Hello everyone, it's Brett here, Lionheart84, and we're in late-ish September here, and I thought I'd have a quick look at my small collection of the rarer small-leaved guavas, smaller fruited guavas, sort of forest guavas of various sorts. Very hard to get here in the UK. There is now a source, don't know how long they had them for the acutangulum, but the others have had to grow from seed, and they're doing quite well in various degrees. We've got one quite sickly one here, so basically I thought we'd have a quick look through them. I'm probably going to repot one today because it keeps falling over and it's much too big for the pot it's in. I don't really like to repot them before winter. It's not a good idea because the roots aren't established in the pot, but as we're in late September, maybe they'll be active for another month or so, which means there is a chance that the roots will get established, which reduces the risk of root rot. So the one I'm going to look at first, which is this tall one here, is the one that's going to keep blowing over because it's a really windy day when I film this. This one is Psidium guineense. I'll have a look at the common names on them and put them on the description or over the video as I'm making it. This is one that I grew from seed. There's actually two in the pot, which shows how unpredictable they can be. I've got this very sickly little one here that's done almost nothing, and if I repot these days, I expect to do, I'll probably have to I'll put that in a separate pot because it's obviously not competing with its larger brother or sister, as the case may be. Now this is the one that had a small flower on it in early summer. Obviously the flower didn't set, but it did open, which was quite exciting because it means these can flower quite small. So I was very pleased about that. It's looking pretty healthy, just the odd leaf with a bit of discoloration, which is fairly normal. As I said, I don't know too much about them, but obviously it's a smaller fruited version. It's a smaller fruited plant, I believe, than the some of the other ones I've got here. So I'm going to pop that on the floor because it'll keep falling over, and then we can cover the others. This is another guineense, sown, believe it or not, at the same time as the other one, and you can see this one's been a disaster. It's been very, very sickly since I had it, probably because the roots are very underdeveloped. However, recently it started to pick up and shoot out quite nicely. Now I don't think I'll give this any special treatment this winter. I think I might just put it in my summer house and see if it survives, because I've got one really healthy one, so it doesn't matter too much about this one, and it may prefer to be neglected. Next one here is one that I managed to get from Jurassic Plants. They've suddenly started selling them. This is acutangulum. Now I had some seeds for this one which never germinated, so I thought it was a good opportunity to get hold of one of these. It has been repotted. With a bit of water, actually. It's very dry. It's hard to keep an eye on these plants outside because some of the plants are absolutely soaked, like that one, and one next to it seems to be in very dry conditions, but it doesn't seem to be causing a problem. According to their label, they call this the crown guava. I wasn't particularly familiar with that common name, but obviously they have looked it up at Jurassic Plants, and I will have a look and see if it has another common name, which I can again put over the video description, as well as crown guava. And the other one, which I've also only got one of, and this is one that I also grew from seed. This one is Psidium eugenifolia, obviously because it's got leaves like a lot of the eugenias. Seems to be very healthy. I'm thinking that these seed grown ones are about 2 years old now. No signs of flowers, but I don't think it needs to be repotted. Don't know if there's no roots that I can see coming out the bottom of the pot. I think this will be fine in this size pot for another winter. I'm not sure yet whether I'm going to try and overwinter it in the summer house or put it back indoors on a windowsill. It seems to do okay indoors in a bright position as long as it doesn't get too dry an atmosphere. Again, a very pretty looking plant with these sort of leaves, like all guavas, in pairs along the stems. Not too bad for pest problems. Occasionally gets a mealy bug or two on it, but it's relatively easy just to remove them by hand or spray the plant. Minor damage here on a couple of leaves. It's probably either slug snails or just mechanical damage where it's been rubbing against another plant, but as I said, it doesn't seem to suffer from bad pest infestations. I haven't seen any thrips on this particular one. I think the key, like all of these, is to keep them away from other plants in winter. So that's my little collection of what I consider to be the forest guavas. And they are small fruited, like the strawberry and lemon guavas, and obviously I'm hoping I will get fruits on them one day to try, because again, it's not a fruit that you can buy in this country. So I thought that would interest people who are into the tropical plants, just to see what you can grow from seed. There's one duff leaf there, but otherwise no problems at all. Anyway, thanks for watching. Please give me a thumbs up. Welcome to share the video. I think people will be interested in these unusual species guavas. Do subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already, and remember to click on the bell if you do want updates on new videos as they come out. I'll catch up with you on the next video. Brett out for now.